Another beautiful morning in the Hobbit hole. I might have a chill day today and read some books. But first, I'm positive the courier must have delivered my mail by now. Might as well go and check before I get on with my day. I wonder what it will be today. Good morning, Slimish. Let's see here. I noticed about some slime maniac trying to make his own wizard army. Okay, a pike eats up a slime with a boomerang and... Hello. What's this? Q&A. Slimish, you know what a Q&A is? Oh, right. And these other letters having hashtag Q&A? Oh, okay. Well, what if it's a ploy by the Sackville Bagginses to take us out and take our home for themselves? Yes, the Sackville Bagginses, even Gandalf the Grey knows about them. Speaking of, where is the Grey Pilgrim? He might be able to help us with this matter. Ah, I see. Wait, how do you know about that? Oh, well, this conversation's not going anywhere. Fortunately, I've got nothing on this morning, so I'll go and read these Q&As. Who knows? I might be able to mop up a tale or two to tell about Tanix being homeless. You know about him, Slimish? Apparently, Tanix has no house. He kneels before no banner, owes allegiance to no Kell. Can't blame him though, for he is a murderer, and very good at what he does. Anyways, that's a story for another time. Right now, I'm curious to see what these letters are. Good day everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm the Gamer Hobbit and hopefully you all are having a fantastic day. I'm having quite an excellent morning in the Hobbit hole, as you can see, and I think it's going night. So yeah, I'm having quite an excellent day / night. And today we're going to answer your questions for the 10k Q&A video. We've got 19 letters here by people who asked through the community post that I made on the YouTube channel or through the Discord. Links to check that out would be in the description below. Some questions may be repeats, so I'll probably go over them briefly if they are repeated. And you guys get to all hear tales in the Hobbit hole with me and these fellow companions here, which I'll introduce you to right now. We've got Dorito the Wolf from Minecraft here. We've got Nigel the Bird, or Parrot, however you like to call it. We've got Slimish on his crown chair here, but he's trying to... Okay, he's back in his chair. Kind of nice and comfy in that chair there. We've got Blue, the other bird and parrot, chilling in that couch. And we've got Sylvester the cat, chilling on the carpet. So yeah, those are all the companions who will do their best as well to input some answers, as well as myself. And without further ado, let's begin with these questions. Just before we get into the video, I do go off in a bit of tangents. I'll be sure to as well. I'll leave timestamps into the description, so if you wanted to just jump to an answer straight away, you can go and do that. Or if you want to re-listen to some of the answers that I say, you can go and do that, because I do go into a bit of a tangent. Just a little bit of a disclaimer before you get into the video. And other than that, enjoy the video. So the first question we've got is from George Alexandro. What aspects do you enjoy about playing Minecraft? For me, it's like a mixture between survival and building aspects. Survival has been there ever since I started playing the game, and it's just always great to just see you constantly learn to adapt when new updates come out. You know, when the ocean update came out, oh look, there's new food sources, but there's also drowned with overpowered baby drowned with tridents on them. You have the nether update, which gives you ways to survive in the nether, but then you have like hoglins and piglins and zombie pigments, not zombified piglins. Yeah, it just makes it a whole lot more interesting and finding new ways to adapt to the world. What stuff is easier, what stuff's more challenging. That stuff is always great to see in a game like this, and that's something that's always got my interest constantly. And the building aspect has come in over the last few years, primarily through just watching these time lapses of these massive buildings you see, whether it's a giant clockwork city steampunk style, or like a giant dark fantasy-esque kind of place. It's just, really triggers your imagination just to go wild with what to build. I've still got a lot to learn, obviously. Always room for improvement. So, and as before, like, there's always new things to build with, which is what makes this game so like interesting, dynamic, refreshing, and especially as well how this game just blocks. There's just heaps of potential just to go wild with your imagination, pretty much. So yeah, in short, survival and building aspects. And thanks for the question, George. So the second question here is by Ronan Potato PC. What inspired you to make content, and which videos of yours, I'm assuming, are your favorites? What inspired me? I've kind of had a passion with just watching videos, whether it's just like Minecraft in general, or video games, or tutorials, or let's plays, or just movies and stuff like that. Video media kind of content is something that I've had a passion for. With Minecraft, that was a game that one of my favorites. It's one of the games I played the most of and know about. So I suppose those two factors kind of just mixed together, and I was like, oh, okay, why not just make gaming content? I did have a YouTube channel before this. It's not available, so don't go finding it. Which was Minecraft, which didn't really last long. Another thing which also got me into doing it was one of my friends did a gaming channel where he played like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. I think there was some other games in the mix, but I think it was primarily Battlefield 1 and 5 that I recognize. And him just doing that kind of was just like, okay, anyone can kind of do this stuff. Why not just give it a go and see where it takes you? Like, it was just let's plays to start off with. I didn't know where I was going to go or where it would take me, so just starting from somewhere is what just simple let's plays is what got me into making content in the first place. In terms of videos of yours that are your favorites, the Lord of the Rings mod for the 1K like sub special, I suppose, was quite good. It was quite fun just being in Middle Earth in Minecraft. Like, who would not want to be in Middle Earth in Minecraft? Like, it's just a sin if you don't want to. It's just a sin, full stop. In terms of other ones, in terms of video types, Small But Nifty Mods is probably the one that I enjoy the most out of the other videos, because it's not really a matter of just like, oh, because they're small, they're easy to make. Not just because of like you can get them done quickly as well, but it's just because of like, oh look, there's 4 small mods. And you see most of the time the small mods add really cool stuff. Like take Aqua Creeper for example, or the Guard Illager, and they get under the, well, it's kind of hard to tell whether they get under the radar a lot. The more popular mods you see are usually big mods. Despite them being great in themselves, they kind of take the spotlight and leave the smaller mods under the radar and don't get time to shine. Which is what's so great about doing Small But Nifty Mods, because you get to play them, see what they add, and then put them on the spotlight. Combined with just how simple and effective it is to make. Pretty much Small But Nifty Mods is the overall playlist. All the other videos I do enjoy making, but in terms of the ones that I enjoy the most, Small But Nifty Mods. Wish I could do more of them. There'll be another one coming out, it's in the works, so stay tuned for that. But thanks for your questions, Ronan, and we'll get on to the next questions. Okay, so the next question, or questions, is by Silly HRT73. What are your plans regarding the future of this channel, plus setup tour, and also when will you do a face reveal? Okay, so I'm going to start with future of this channel. I have no idea really. It's kind of hard to tell. In terms of the future, make more content. Possibly, I would like to branch out to other games, branching out into like mod reviews of other games as well. I'm looking at you, Skyrim. Also, I wouldn't mind trying new stuff out as well, just to get out of my comfort zone, try something unique. I don't really know what else in terms of the future. I have Minecraft still be the focus, but not be like every single thing is Minecraft. Have other things as well, and try out new series as well, which was kind of what Small But Nifty Mods was, what Wonders of Destiny was, kind of thing. Trying out new areas to see what works, what doesn't work, how can you improve, and all that kind of stuff. regarding the setup tour, I don't have plans to do a setup tour anytime soon, in short. But in long answer form, it's too messy. It's just 2 monitors and a computer, and that's it. Nothing really special. And when will I do a face reveal? Probably, most likely not, if not ever. Not only because I'm not comfortable with just having my face on the internet, it kind of just feels a little bit distracting when you're like, oh, I wonder who this person's going to look like, and then you see them and you're like, oh, is that what they really look like, kind of thing. The impression when you finally see someone's face after hearing their voice for so long. And it kind of can get a little bit distracting. Even if I ever did, I would not put them in mod showcases, anything formal, because it would just be way too distracting. Like, it's not really something I want to do. I know other people are more comfortable with it, but everyone's different. For me, I'm not so comfortable with having my face out there. And you also asked as well, by the way, have you seen a hobbit hole in real life? Yes, I have. I've even stayed in one in New Zealand, in North Island. It's called Mata, which was where they have the set of like the Shire, pretty much, where you can tour, have a look around. You can even go inside Bag End, but there's nothing really there. It's just like a little bit of the inside, and that's it. Like, there's no all those dining rooms and pantries and bedrooms and all that stuff. It's just like that, and that's it. It's just the front door, the front area, and that's it. But I also have stayed in a hobbit hole. There was a hobbit hole motel where we stayed at, and it was awesome. It's just a modernized hobbit hole, but still had the same look. So yes, I have seen a hobbit hole and stayed in one in real life. So thanks for the question. And on to the next one. So our next question comes from Corrupted Josh the Dripper. What's your favorite game besides Minecraft? Off the top of my head, already Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. They're just both absolutely amazing games, despite the flaws that they've been in countless times. You had a love-hate relationship with it. Like that's the kind of game Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 are. I've had so many memories of it. I was back a D1 vet, not a beta, just a D1 OG player back in 2014. Just to have so many memories, just doing the Vault of Glass, running through the Taken King story missions, doing Rise of Iron, doing King's Fall, doing Wrath of the Machine. They're just absolutely fun memories, and just like absolutely amazing visuals, amazing like the music. It's like the art style as well. Sci-fi is kind of that area I do enjoy. Despite stasis and transmog, it is like such an amazing game. Also, Star Wars Empire at War. That's probably my favorite. It's probably the only tabletop game I've truly played. I think it's a tabletop. Correct me if I'm wrong. Star Wars Empire at War, where you make space fleets and ground troops, and you attack other planets. You could be the Empire, the Rebels, and it's just a ton of fun. And as well with mods, playing the Clone Wars era, playing the Star Wars Legends, S kind of area with the Warlords and all that. It's just absolute ton of fun. I've had so much fun playing the game. In terms of other games, crap, I forgot already. Skyrim.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Yes.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah, Skyrim. In terms of other games, Battlefield 4, I enjoyed that game quite a bit. Oh, well, there's obviously Super Smash, Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Obviously there's that, but I don't have a Nintendo, so I don't play it anymore. Ratchet and Clank 2. What other ones I had? I had the Ratchet and Clank with Demolished or something. I forgot what that one was called. And as well Halo. Excellent games as well. That's basically all the ones I can think of at the top of my head. But thank you for your question. So the next question we've got is by Professor Grimm. If you are doing a Q&A, I already have a question in mind. How does it feel like getting 10k after a long journey? I could have asked something else, but I like spreading a bit of positivity from time to time. Well, thanks for the question, mate. I'd like to first answer that it feels great getting to 10k. picturing, just imagining a 5-digit number into perspective of real life. You don't get to really say anything with a 5-digit number or a 6-digit number that many times, excluding math and excluding finance. So I wouldn't have done it without you guys. I would not have imagined a simple man trying to make his way in the universe back in 2018, very like late 2018, doing Let's Play videos on Minecraft, would have gotten here to where we are at 2 and a bit years later. And like it's just still mind-boggling how far this channel has come, how this community has come together in such a positive way as well. It's a really great community that we've got here, and I'll just say it again, I'm very thankful to have this community that we have here. That's really the best way I can describe it. Probably not the best answer compared to all the other people, but like this is just the first time hitting it. Like, couldn't have done it without you guys, honestly. Thank you for the question. Hopefully this is an answer that you are satisfied with, and we'll get on to the next question. So our next question is by Azarectus Cuthville. Apologize if I like butchered it. I did my best to pronunciate that. What is your favorite Minecraft mod? What do you like to do the most in Minecraft? Which shader do you use during mod showcase? Which PC do you use for gaming? By the way, congratulations for 10k subs. Hope you will reach 100k subs soon. Smiley face. First of all, thank you very much for that. So, what's my favorite Minecraft mod? I don't really have a favorite Minecraft mod. I haven't really played too many Minecraft mods like extensively, like getting into like the nitty gritty of it all. But in terms of ones I do enjoy, the Lord of the Rings mod for sure. Just being in Middle Earth in Minecraft is absolutely amazing. The Chocolate Quest dungeon mod, back at Hexit days, that was such a great dungeon mod. I don't know why, I absolutely love them. I'll probably give it more of a category. I do prefer more of the adventure aspect of Minecraft modding, so new dungeons, I suppose, like roguelike dungeons, adventure mods, more like biomes and stuff like that. They're kind of the mods I enjoy more. Although I didn't play it too much, but the Hardcore Ender expansion. That's basically it. Oh, and maybe like the Star Wars, if there was a Star Wars mod, there is. I'm trying to figure out which Star Wars mod it was. There's a Star Wars mod which I love as well. Oh, other than that, mob mods as well. I don't know, I love the more adventure aspect of Minecraft for some reason. I feel like that's kind of what it does lack a little bit, despite all the various updates, you know, with like pillages and like the Nether update and all that. Despite all that other stuff, it kind of needs a little bit more, I feel like. But that's my opinion. But yeah, adventure mods, mob mods, Lord of the Rings mod, particularly. But I don't have a favorite. Next question, what do you like to do the most in Minecraft? Survival and building is what I've really been enjoying currently, and I will continue to enjoy. So in terms of which shaders do I use for mod showcases, I used the BSL 112.2 version. There was a 112.2 version. This was back before 114, I think, or at the time. Yeah, I used 112.2 BSL shaders for quite a long time. They were great to use, but until everyone started using BSL shaders, I kind of just went out of it. I went skedaddle. Everyone was using BSL shaders, which, I'm not saying it's bad, but it kind of just looks a little bit the same after seeing so many people use it. So I went over to complementary shaders. I used that for a little bit, but something wasn't right for me for the color. I know I can change it in the shader settings, but I'm not too familiar with it all, and I didn't really want to stuff it up. So I went over to BSLex. It's BSLex. BSLex shaders, which is a BSL edit. The complementary shaders is also a BSL edit. So I'm still kind of in the BSL area, which is the one I'm currently using probably for this video and also for my mod showcases. And which PC do I use for gaming? It's a custom one. It's I've tried to my best to label the specs. So we've got a NVIDIA GTX 1060 with 6GB with that. That was the graphics card. There's an i7 10th gen processor. I don't know the exact one. It's just an i7 10th gen processor, and that's it. 32GB of RAM with 64-bit operating system, There's like 3 hard drives with it as well. There's like a 2 terabyte, I think a 4 terabyte, and like some 500 gig, some weird like little chip card thing. I don't know what it was. It's beyond my knowledge. Hopefully that answers your question with the PC. It's a custom one that I got made. This was mainly for like, not so really much with gaming. It's more for like video editing, Premiere Pro, and animation kind of side, when you need a more beefy computer for it. So yeah, that's the PC that I use for gaming, and thanks again for your kind words and for your comments, and it's time to move on to the next one. So our next question comes from Emu King, who is one of the first 1,000 subs on the channel. So thank you Emu King for the question. How did your username come to be? And that is a great question, because I honestly cannot answer that properly. My Xbox profile has Hobbit in it, and it's probably because I've had such a been so fascinated with the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, and as well with the Hobbits, you know, just the whole aspect of Hobbits is just awesome. I kind of just thought, okay, I had a gaming account which had Hobbit in it, and I was doing a gaming channel, so why not just put the Gamer Hobbit together? I could have done Gamer Hobbit. I feel like the Gamer Hobbit kind of has like that, like, I don't know, something about that, I reckon. But yeah, I don't really know how. There was no definitive way, but more just like combining like a name from a gaming account with my love for the Lord of the Rings and Middle-earth is kind of what got me to make the Gamer Hobbit. But thanks for your question. That was a hard one to answer, so hopefully you're satisfied with the answer, Emu King, and it's time to move on to the next one. Okay, so our next question is by I do apologize, Leonardo.Chaves. I apologize if I butchered that, but your question is, which one, the movies or the books from Lord of the Rings? And if you have plans to make a mod pack or even a mod. So thanks for the questions. First of all, it depends on your tastes for the movies or the books. For me, I watched the movies first, and that's kind of what stuck with me. I'm more of a visual person. I do let my imagination kind of go a little bit, but I need to have something visual to kind of see. But the books are still just as great. Definitely there's some things I do prefer with the books, but at the same time, I do kind of like the ways that they adapt certain parts of the books into the movies as well. Don't really have a preference for either one. I like both. So hopefully that answers your question. And if I have plans to make a mod pack or even a mod, kind of do have plans to make a mod pack. Not yet, not now. I did get asked, I think, was I going to do make my own mod pack for a mod pack series, which I could, but I didn't want to spend too much time into it just straight away. I kind of just wanted to get into a mod pack and just play around. In terms of the future, maybe if I have time and if I still have ideas to make one, possibly. And if I've had plans to make a mod, I did try and make a mod once, but it failed. But in terms of now, I do have ideas, but I have other passions that I would rather focus my attention into instead of making a mod. If I ever do get the idea to just suddenly just go for a mod, I'll possibly do it. But for the time being, no, I don't have plans. I have thoughts and ideas for one, but I don't have plans to make one now. But thanks for your questions, by the way. The next one is by Rad Shadow. May I hear you say crap in your really peaceful voice? Crap. There you go. So the next question is by DJ Jam Jimbob Misfit. Have you thought of doing data pack reviews? P.S. I love your content. Well, first of all, thank you for enjoying the content. In terms of data pack reviews, not really. I don't have plans for that. I already have kind of trouble just managing my content as it is, and I struggle to put out like mod showcases now on a monthly basis because of just how much time I have available and my other kind of things I want to do. So hopefully that answered your question, and thank you. So the next one's by Ethan Kirk. What is your favorite Minecraft mod or mods? Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have a favorite mod, but overall, I enjoy more of the adventure aspect. So like dungeon mods, mob mods, biome mods, that's kind of the thing I enjoy more. So hopefully that answers your question, and thank you. Our next question is by Arcade Eyes. What was your favorite Minecraft server? And what was your favorite game mode on that server? Congrats on the milestone, by the way. Smiley face. First of all, thank you. The favorite Minecraft server, I think the one I enjoyed the most was called the Abacus Network. F's in the chat because it shut down like in 2018. I didn't even realize that. But the favorite game mode was called Atlas, which was absolutely amazing. It was like a Bridges wall, like capture the wall, but large scale. There was like heaps of players, tons of players on like both sides. I think it was like a 20v20 or 30v30. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played that game mode, but it was an absolute blast playing that. Like rush in to build bridges on the other side, steal the stuff and come back. Wow, that was an absolute fantastic game mode. So yeah, thanks for the question, Arcade Eyes, and it's time to move on to the next one. Next question is by Wolf Nightmare. Could you upload your Let's Plays more often? I wish, but time constraints and life kind of gets into a play. I wouldn't mind uploading more Let's Plays, but I don't do this full time because I'm a full-time uni student. So when the terms come in, I basically just work on uni, do uni, and then like after that, in my spare time, just try and crack out some like scripting or record footage for like a mod showcase. I would like to do more Let's Plays though overall, but it's just in terms of time constraints plus uni work plus me wanting to work on animations, it gets a bit hard for me to put in more Let's Plays. If you want to see more Let's Plays, leave your thoughts down below. I'll see what I can do, but like, yeah, there's only a certain amount of hours I have in a day. But thanks for the question. I was kind of hoping someone asks this question because I kind of want to answer it. But yeah, thank you for that. So the next question is by Productive Villager. Do you have any plans streaming on any platform you desire? If I did stream, it would most likely be YouTube, but it's also like hard for me to keep up with my video schedule, as well as like uni work, real life commitments, and then also working on passion projects as well. It's kind of up in the air for me. Like with making a Minecraft mod or mod pack, like I have had thoughts of it, yes, but I don't have plans to do anything with streaming anytime soon. Hope that clears it up for you, and thanks for the question. So our next question is by, I'm just going to call it Red Rectangle. What is your favorite animal? I don't really have a favorite animal. It's more just like a mixture of animals, particularly animals like reptiles, crustaceans, and jellyfish, as well as amphibians, bears, even though they could just like run up to you and just like bite your head off. And wombats as well, they're adorable. But yeah, thanks for the question. So our next question is by Aravind Rayo. Are you thinking of making a second channel? Do you like Hobbits? What are your plans when you reach 100k subs? And when can we expect a face reveal? So first of all, I do have a second channel. I've had it for about a year now. Jeez, time flies. It's called CrushedPixel. Link to check it, I'll put it in a card or something somewhere. It's like an animation channel which makes Lego and Minecraft animations, both in CGI and stop motion wise. Basically, it's just basically work start. That's the kind of the passion that I've been following, and basically when I finish something, I just put it up there. If you want to go and check it out, feel free to go and check it out. I'll put it up in the card. I'll put it in the description and put some footage so you guys can see what I've actually worked on. Second question, do you like Hobbits? Of course I do. Like, I call myself a Hobbit. Hobbits are awesome. And what are my plans for when I reach 100k? As I kind of mentioned earlier, I don't really have an idea. In terms of plans for then, no idea. Like, other than just continuing to make qualitative content, diversifying the content, and what was the other thing I said? Oh yeah, trying out new ideas as well. That's kind of the main things. Hopefully, I would like to achieve or plan to do when I reach 100k. And there's definitely ideas that I would like to try. It's just a matter of when I have the time to do it. And yeah, when can we expect a face reveal? As I mentioned, yeah, most likely not, because a little bit too personal for me. I'm not comfortable with having my face on a video. But thanks for the questions. So our next question is by Matt's Kurz. When did you start playing Minecraft, and what version? And what other games do you enjoy? So I started playing Minecraft, in terms of version, 1.2.5. So that was like 2012, I think. That was when I started playing Minecraft. After hearing about it in school, going like, oh, you should check out Minecraft and all that. And after watching Paul Sauce Jr. Survive and Thrive, whoever watches that, leave a comment down below. That's like nostalgia vibes, like nostalgic vibes for real right there. Back at 1.2.5 in 2012. I'm assuming that's when it was out. And what other games do I enjoy? I did mention that earlier. In terms of like my favorite kind of games to enjoy, like Destiny 1, Destiny 2, Star Wars Empire at War, Battlefield 4, the Halos. I've missed some other games, Skyrim. So just a mixture of games. Oh, and some racing games too. I forgot about that. Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, and like the Forza Horizons I enjoy as well. So thanks for the question, and we'll get to the final question of the day. And the final question we have is by Crazy5002. What got you into mods, and when was it? Kind of slightly after I got into Minecraft. I'm trying to remember what, either it was 2012 or 2013. I feel like it was late 2012 when Tekkit Classic, Yogvox, Hack/and Mine, and the Technic pack in the Technic launcher as well. I got into that, I think, probably similar from, word of mouth kind of thing, hearing people go, oh, you should check out, like, have you heard of Tekkit? You should go and play it. So you got, like, you can build tech stuff and, do all these kinds of, like, cool, like, things with it, which was like, oh, what? Like tech mods and stuff in Minecraft. And you buildcraft, you had, like, quarries, you had, like overpowered equivalent exchange. I think it was equivalent exchange. Like the EMC, you put the chest thing down and you, like, put, like, a diamond in, you get, like, 10 billion wood and all that. Yeah. That was probably what got me into mods. Really just word of mouth saying I should check out this stuff back in 2012. That was a long time ago. Almost 10 years later. So thanks for the question. So, I think this was a good Q&A session. Do every one of you agree? It seems like Slimish is just zoned out. Oh, okay, so you're awake now because you heard my name, didn't you? Yeah, he's kind of interested. But all these other companions here, they were quite interested in putting their thoughts in, even if it was just like barking and like meowing and squawking and bouncing around. But yeah, that was great fun. Hopefully you got the answer you were asking for. Yeah, that was quite a different kind of video. I hope you guys enjoyed and stuck around to the end. And the final question that I would ask myself, that some of you guys are probably wondering, oh, what's on this like mods suggestion list that you have? Because I feel like, when some of the people have asked, can you suggest this? And I say no, because my mod showcase is quite big. And they're asking, what is it? I'll put it up on screen now. So at the top of my head, there's Galactic Craft, there's Tinker's Construct, Applied Energistics 2, there's Mechanism, there's Ender IO, there's HBM Nuclear Craft, there's Dynamic Trees, Doctor Who's Weeping Angels, there's too many other mods. There's PUBG, there's Pyrotech, which is one I really want to cover, Strange, which is the Charm add-on. There's heaps of mods there, as well as like a little secondary list at the bottom. That's just all the mods on the left side. The mods in the middle are like small but nifty mods, which are a mixture of like community suggested and ones that I've like had a little digging around, and the ones on the right are just ones I would like to cover. That's something I feel like most of you would want to know, and that's something that I feel like I should probably show you, because many of you probably wanted to know about that. Yeah, in terms of anything else, that's it, yeah. But we've done all our questions for the day. That's all I've really got, though. That's all I've really got for the day. Thank you for the people who left a question down below. Thank you for watching the video. I will see you all in the next video. So, take care, and as always, have a good day.